Hello ladies and gentlemen, I am PANCZASU and welcome to something that very well might be the shortest video I ever made, in which case I'll probably just add it to the last one. Let's start it off with a battle that is kind of meaningless, but it's good enough for us to discuss the things that we need to discuss. Although, is there anything to discuss really? I don't think there is. We're just gonna go ahead and murder those fools. Although, is that a good battle plan? I remember that this was my issue in some other battles where I had two big fleets that were just too big. But in this case, broadside is absolutely the way to go. Let's murder some poachers. No problemo. I don't know why they attacked me of all people. I don't care. There's probably some kind of conspiracy behind this. But I wanted to say either way, it doesn't matter. But where did the enemy go? Oh, that's where they are. They're at Varak. Okay, cool. Not that I mind, except for the fact that I do, but whatever. Also, you may have noticed that I can upgrade my ship designs. I actually did this off camera by accident. I forgot that I'm not recording, and then I was like, oh, whatever, I will not restart the save file. I'll explain what I did. So what I did is I upgraded those ships because I realized that I enabled myself the upgrade process for those ships, and they're now kind of cool. And sure, they do cost adamantium, but I do have access to it as it turns out, and I'm researching free patterns, so I can definitely, you know, manage to buy out the upgrade. And now this fleet is even more awesome than before. As for the hero, he is as useless as ever, although I can, I suppose, retrofit him slightly so he can pretend that he's a little bit better, you know, just a tiny little bit itsy bitsy amount. So let's go ahead and do that. A bunch of lasers, armored front, laser shield I mean in the back, and then also some titanium engine. And also I cannot afford it Hyperion to give him shield absorptive shielding, so that's gonna be it, I suppose. Still not a bad ship, not a bad ship at all. Let us go ahead and engage the enemy. Oh, there's nobody important to engage over here. Oh well, let us murder some innocent person that just happened to get too close to me. Let's go for the close battle plan. Now it's kind of stupid, you might say, to go for close battle plan, but I'm mostly interested in the extra experience per fleet. It's not gonna be meaningful anyway. The enemy is not gonna do any damage. I'm not gonna gain any meaningful experience, or in fact none at all apparently. So it was all completely meaningless, and I'm gonna go ahead and try to snipe the enemy fleet because that would be nice, which allows this guy to besiege Delphinus, which is not exactly ideal, but such is the way of things. I do remember that I had an empty production of Esther. I can go for a colony. Do I want to go for a colony is the question. Let's go ahead and check my systems. And, well, I'm pretty sure I do. I mean, Delphinus has a surprisingly good amount of industry, even though it's unhappy for the time being. Which kind of makes me want to consider switching the production center to Delphinus and making this my, whatchamacallit, the base from which you attack? You know what I mean, maybe? You might, I mean, what's forward operating base, forward outpost? I'm not sure if that's the word I mean, that is one of the words that I could be looking for, yes, but I'm not sure if that's the one that I was trying to use. Either way, I don't think I'm gonna make a colony over here. It would be great, don't get me wrong. I would love to see it, especially once this ash plant gets going. This is gonna be a really nicely productive system. But unfortunately, at the same time, the other forward operating position seems like a better place to place down a colony, and I would rather save those luxury resources because I'm pretty sure there are not that many on the marketplace. Let's have a quick look. See under the marketplace. Yeah, any crystals bought out. Maybe I even did that in the last video before I saved the game. Who knows? Who knows? So what I'm gonna do instead is, well, not on this system. On this system, I'm gonna quickly go for. Why would I go for Solar Security Operations Base? I don't have trading. Huh. When did I unlock it and how did I do that, I wonder? Ah, it's because I wanted to have antimatter. That makes sense. Also, I queued up some research, but I think I'm gonna change it a little bit. Cultural Vertex, I'm not gonna need anymore. I kind of wanted to show off to you the most broken mechanic in the game that I'm heavily in favor of, either extremely working or removing altogether. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm all for being able to annex any planets in a peaceful way, but it should be more difficult than doing so in a militaristic way. Right now, it's basically, it costs you 1,000 influence to get any planet you want, and you cannot lose any planets as well, because the moment enemy takes a planet from you, you just pay 1,000 influence, if you have to pay any influence at all. I don't think you do actually, and you get a planet back instantly. So, first of all, it's a broken mechanic right now, so it will definitely be changed, but I want it to be heavily changed, because why won't we have you know, something that requires a lot of action when it comes to annexing worlds without actually using military for it. Because one would guess that it takes a little bit more work than just bombing a place and then sticking a flag at somebody's place. That is very private indeed. Anyway, you get the idea. Still, maybe I should show it off to you. Because it probably will be changed, so it might be the only video we'll ever see this kind of thing. So yeah, let's get rid of personal fields. I don't think I need it. I have infinite approval because actually it is slowly going down from 100. So I'm gonna not research those ships. The only reason I queued up the Sheridan class research is because it would give me some extra ship command points. Because, you know, I have a research that gives me extra command points per ship researched. But I don't think it's that important. I'm gonna start off with making sure that I'm ecstatic at all times. Gonna continue with Cultural and Vertex, and then I'm gonna go ahead and grab myself the colonized Baron, because I just realized I do have a Baron planet right here, so it would actually be useful. So in the meantime, you can have a specialization. In the meantime, you can make money. I'm gonna remember, hopefully, to make you a better place in a moment. Kuma is colonizing. Good on Kuma. I'm proud of him. Other planets are also colonizing. Potentially, Omdor is just sitting there looking stupid as it always is. Ha ha, stupid Omdor. And you just say you're just kind of sitting there, and this planet is being besieged by nobody, which is somewhat strange if you ask me. It looks like I'm the one besieging it, but I can guarantee you I'm not. Anyway, do you have any commander that is actually assignable and useful in any way? I don't. I wonder why am I... Oh wait, this guy has no assignment. Oh, is he dead? He might be slightly dead. Let's check him real quick, alright? Because I want all my commanders to be at the front. Yes, he's slightly dead. Let's make him much less dead. Let's modify him somewhat. Inspect, thank you very much. Are you the best you can be? No, you're not. You're kind of stupid and you don't fit the code. Right now, lasers are where it's at. Lasers are cool looking and stuff. I like lasers. To be honest, even if they were underpowered, and I think there was a period of time when they were really underpowered, I'll still use lasers because, frankly, the way they fire is the coolest in the game, closely followed by missiles, which is why I also like to use missiles. So yeah, there's that. Beam weapons are cool because of the destructive effect, but seriously, the fact that you can only use them at close range is a real big stinger, I have to say. And I'm kind of afraid that even though the amount of damage I can output is humongous, don't get me wrong, but in multiplayer I feel like other players will counter it by simply spamming other things. I mean, technically speaking, yeah, if somebody makes missiles, you can switch to kinetics, which will force the enemy to switch to lasers, which will allow you to go for beams, which would allow the enemy to go for missiles. Yeah, it does make sense. I understand the overall synergy over there, but it hurts so much that this thing only activates at short range, because it's like the odds of your ships being destroyed before the fire, the risk is just so high. I personally don't like going for it, despite how destructive this weapon is. So yeah, there is that. But I'm pretty sure I talked about this in length in other videos. Anyway, let's go ahead and save the changes down to this hero. You have no skill points because you're pathetic. Haha, I told you. And let's assign him to this fleet. It's actually a pretty pathetic fleet, so it will fit this hero right. It will fit this hero very well. I don't know what I meant to say, but I guess I did mean to say something. Anyway, let's make sure that the combat can move slightly faster, because it's actually important. No, I don't want to use extra titanium, thank you very much. I want to assign this like so. Also, those lasers are so last season, so let's go ahead and modify them as well. Then get the very best lasers we can get. And follow that with... I don't remember what the enemy was using. Was it shields or was it armor? I mean, not... Was it kinetics or was it non-kinetics? I don't remember. Let's just give those ships armor. And I have a lot of titanium. Sure, I could, technically speaking, give them even extra shields over there, but I just want those ships to die, so I won't bother. I'm so evil. Yeah. So, oh, where's my other hero at? I was wondering. Alright, I'll leave this hero over here just in case this guy tries to come back, or if he goes to Delphinos, I'll have this guy intercept him, so it should be all good. I think we're done for this turn. Yes, we are. Yay, 9 minutes and we have skipped a turn. Now let's try to pick up the pace, because I really do actually want to finish this video in this video. No, that's wrong. I want to finish the series in this video. That's what I meant to say, because in case you are not aware, and by the time you watch this video it's gonna be no longer relevant, the developers are actually going to showcase the future changes to Endless Space in near future. I don't remember the exact date, but what I know for certain is that it already happened by the time you see this video. I could, in theory, talk about some of the new changes, upcoming changes, and it's tempting, but there's always a risk, because I don't know what the devs are going to talk about exactly, and I don't want to accidentally break NDA thinking that they're gonna discuss things that they will not discuss. That would be bad, really bad for me. So I'm not gonna take this chance, and I'm just gonna sit silent and tell you that the upcoming update is so good. With some bugs obviously to iron out, but I hope that by the time it does come out, it's gonna be just fine. Anyway, I see some fresh meat tomato. It's just a leecher. Nothing interesting. Let's go up close and personal and get some extra experience. As for you, dear sir, can you prove yourself in a fight against the Vodiani? Is it anything meaningful? Gouges it run away the last time from the last battle, apparently. It's probably not going to be worthwhile to watch, to be entirely honest, so we're not gonna watch it. It's gonna just be I wanna watch them blow up so badly, but I'm scared they're gonna run away. I could go for extra experience of... let's try it. It's still better to go for close range with my kind of weapon setup, of course, but I want the extra experience, and they cannot threaten me in any way. I mean, I would be really surprised if they could. Hey, can we skip to action? Because if we cannot, then it means they run away. Did they? They did run away, otherwise we would have skipped already. Alright. Also, by the way, I'm not gonna say anything. No. That would be too close to... Yeah, they did run away. That would be too close to breaking NDA. I wanted to tell you something about something that you can do in battle in the next patch, but I can't. It's too risky, you see. But maybe you experiment and you find out what I meant, or you just watch some of my newer videos by the time when the update is officially public, and then you know what I'm talking about. So yeah, let's just wait until then. Anyway, can you guys please not run away and fight, because that would be lovely. Let's see. Sniper versus Prudent, which the enemy very well might go for. I'm entirely okay with this kind of setup. Long range and medium range for those ships, it should be absolutely perfect. Prudent versus Sniper should be okay for me. If the enemy goes for a broadside, which is entirely possible, then that's a little bit worse for me. But if I go for evasive and they go for a Prudent, then my carrier doesn't shoot optimally. So I'm gonna take the chance and hope that they're gonna go for Prudent rather than the broadside. If they go for broadside, too bad, I might take some extra damage and not be able to murder the entire fleet. In which case, we're gonna see a little bit more destruction, so I'm not gonna complain in the slightest. Anyway, are we gonna see a battle? Let's go ahead and check if we can skip to action. We can! Alright, so we're gonna see a battle. Unfortunately, we didn't get to see how the ships deploy, but such is the way of things sometimes, I suppose. Let me drink a little. Man, I really like this because we're both using lasers, so it's kind of like laser fest. It reminds me of how pirate ships, other than pirate ships from, you know, Earth, early colonialism era, as in Pirates of the Caribbean and whatnot. You know, those kind of pirates fights when there are guns blazing, cannons firing and things like that. Except cooler and in space. That's what we're looking at right now. Which is actually kind of cool. And this guy has a really big gun. We didn't get to see it fire. Oh wait, we almost did. We almost did. But now the guy is dead, so we are not going to get to see it much more. Auto camera, my biggest bane. And also, wow, my carrier, look at the amount of damage it took. Holy balls. I should have focused, I should have gone for free camera and just tried to go after the carrier. And I'll do that next time probably, because it looks like, wow, it took over half of its HP. Good job on you, Sophons. It only costed you an entire fleet, but you did something. I'm not sure what, but you did it. So congratulations, you have proven yourself to be entirely worthless because it's cost me 100 dust to repair that ship. Which, by the way, is probably a little bit too cheap. Anyway, let's go for a colony, because we can, and this is going to make this place much more productive, which will hopefully allow us to just go for incredible amount of production. We can also go for industrial zones, which I'm actually gonna go for in place of Spin Project. Why? Well, simply put, let's go for colony first. Simply put, because I want this place to be where I make my ships, so I want it to be as productive as humanly possible. Also, I'm pretty sure I probably had some problems with soldiers by now. And indeed I do, I have 300 Song Empire manpower, which is definitely not enough. Orion! Oh yeah, I didn't dare to do anything on Orion because of the Cravers over there. Leo, how about you this? You are maxed out on population, you mostly have Kishu as well. So let's meta a bunch of those Kishu. I mean, turn them into soldiers, obviously. Which is gonna be great. Muragashi is probably in similar spot. Yep, exotic rations. Hello, dear says. Esther, can I go for colony over here? I cannot, can I? Nope, not enough resources. And I don't want to go for exotic rations because you are refilling. Let's go for industrial zones, shall we? And as for Cancer, Cancer actually has a lot of ships that I completely forgot about. Alright, let's send them out somewhere and do some stuff. In the meantime, you can go ahead and give me some exotic rations. And once you're done with that, you can give me some money. Because that's what I like, I suppose, money. Although, to be fair, I meant it for it to be sarcastic, but I really do like money, so I'm not gonna deny that. So I'll just be like, yeah, sure, if you can give me money, just give me money and I'll be really happy. As for this system, what are you trying to do with your life? You need to have more science, think through your decisions, and then you use your body language to show me what you really want to do. Also, I need to remind myself, how does it work in dispatch? Oh yeah, it's rubbish, alright. So there's no need to colonize planets, which is what I meant to do for a second, but then I realized right now it makes no sense. Libra, where are you and what do you do? It's this system that was actually mine for almost all videos, if not all of the videos, so there's something I could do over there. Steps, they're dry, I have nothing that works on dry. I have a Slag and Slash Center, which could be useful because of the Adamantian resource, so I'm gonna go ahead and grab that. After I'm done with this thing, I'm not gonna go for intensive cultivation and logistics, it's too expensive, and I don't care enough about more people to provide them with food, so just deal with it. I am, however, gonna just give myself more money, I think, because, again, money is fun. People say that money doesn't buy happiness, but money does buy things that give you happiness, so I would say that, yeah, actually it does buy happiness, indirectly. So yeah, there's that. Obviously I know what's the meaning of this proverb. You know, things about friends, love and whatnot that you cannot get with money, which is technically speaking true, but then again, at the same time, you could get some really good PC. I'm a total nerd, yes I know, I care about PC more than cars, but still you could get a real good PC and some really good internet connection and oh yeah, money does buy happiness, dear says. Sorry to tell you, to break it to you, but it really does. Especially if you're a nerd and you could play better games more frequently. Hey, I wouldn't have to work if I had endless amount of money. I could just play games or make videos or do other things that I don't have time for right now. Man, that would be actually kind of awesome. What crazy person says that money doesn't bring you happiness? It brings you a ton of happiness. I would be so happy to be rich right now. You have no idea. Speaking of rich, how about we colonize this ash lava planet? Because I don't know how that's relevant. Deal with it. I just meant to say that, apparently. Anyway, you do, sir. Body Language Institute, please. Thank you. Also, ash planet. Yes, please. That's also very welcome. Anything else, really? I don't think. Not for now, anyway. And as for my fleets, I'm gonna leave the punier one over here. As for the less puny one, I'm gonna send it out for the enemy and try to murder some things. Speaking of murdering, let's just get to the act already. Close and personal, that's what I like to see. I do wonder if we'll actually be capable of winning the game, I mean. Not only in this video, but at all, because, like I said, I'm pretty sure... Hey! I see that! I see that! You're not the Empire, alright? You're not coming back into the game. I need to find them somehow. In fact, hold on a second. Hold the phone. Can I find the Trader's Reach with Ultra IR Astronomy? Because if I can, then the enemy is in deep trouble. And if I can't do that, then I'll need to research. In fact, let's just get it right now and check it out. And if I can't get there, then I'll need to research the... whatchamacallit. Where is it? And warp drive, that's how it's called. Let's see, where is the enemy system? Did it reveal? I don't see it, so either the technology didn't work on the Trader's Route, in which case I have no idea how I'm gonna find it, although I guess I could retrofit a patrol ship to do that. So you just said, yeah, no, just change you up a little bit, get you regular engines and actually replace one of them with augmented scanners. Apply the design and make you over at Leo, Dark Matter Institute. No, then again, nah. You cannot sort systems by anomaly, so I'm not sure where it would be most useful. But maybe not here. Anyway, let's go ahead and make a bunch of patrol ships, shall we? Only one? Let's make at least two, alright? which should help me quite a bit finding the enemy and whatnot. Because I do need to know where the United Empire is at. I want to kill them. I want to have this a legitimate victory instead of just saying, alright, let's assume that I won. Because, let's be honest, I have pretty much won. But I want it to be official if at all possible. I'll keep exploring down this lane and see if I can find something that will prove that I am truly victorious. If I can, great. If I can't, despite trying my very best to eliminate every empire, then I'll just say that, well, it's too hard to achieve any type of victory right now, so I'll just call it a day, most likely. I hope I won't have to, because I'm pretty sure right now, yeah, only... Wait, there's... Oh, yeah, right, it changed those things as well, right. It's getting some used to, I see, I understand why I'm not picking winning right now. Right, because right now you have to eliminate all other empires. The game doesn't care about home systems, it doesn't care about the amount of systems you control. Right, because it only has the basic winning conditions. I'm sorry, I got distracted. It's been a few days since I recorded the last video, so... And as a result, since I have also had the opportunity to... What do you... Oh yeah, I was trying to... Right, get Dark Matter Institute, but I have nowhere to travel to. I might have a place to travel to later though, so I'm gonna... go ahead and grab myself a warp drive, just to be sure. Just to be safe, I meant to say. Because who knows, maybe my patrol ships will actually discover a place where the United Empire is hiding, because they have to be hiding somewhere, right? They would have been eliminated by now. They haven't had a planet, in theory, for all we know, for ages, so they should be dead. And the reason why they're not is because they must have the Trader's Reach. I don't see how else they could be still... Oh! I see you! I see your influence, it's creeping too close to me. You have revealed your location to your greatest enemy. You shall regret that day. So anyway, what are you? You are just some kind of guy, so not a very big problem. You get away, self-unattractive matter! I'm not even gonna check what battle plan I selected. Things happen, I'm now in a new era, which is lovely. I can retrofit my ships to make them even more awesome. Which, well, don't mind if I do. Wait, I can't? I'm not in a new era? Hold on a second, what gives? Oh no, I'm not in a new era, right? I need one more technology. I don't know why I thought that I don't. So let's see. I don't... well, in that case, I'm gonna grab this technology, like I said, because I did want to show you how culture of inflexibility, I meant to say flexibility works, because that's gonna be good. Also, hi there, Vodiani. How about I marry you? That would be great. I would love that a ton. Actually, we've seen them fall down many times before. Let's go for evasive. Let's not watch that. It should be dead without any problemos. And I don't have anything to drink, and I would really love to take a sip of something. Anything great. Oh, maybe not necessarily anything. That would be bad. But just something that I can drink that's delicious and that would quench my thirst. That would be good enough. Alright. Wait a second! They retrofitted. They destroyed a battleship. Admittedly, it was an old design, but still they did. Wow. Wow, good job! I need to send in some other fleet to support the other fleet now. Incredible. Also, you just said, can you please... Why can I not invade you? Oh, it's not a colony. Oh, they changed it. Man! The problem with covering games that are in early access is that... Oh hey, let's got the planet. It's just an asteroid belt. So, the problem with that is that things change so frequently that you sometimes have a hard time keeping up with the changes. In this case, I'm pretty sure I'm mistaking this with something that you were able to do before this patch, so before the update 1, which allowed you to invade outposts and actually destroy them instantly, which is what I did frequently. Anyway, let's try and find the outpost if at all possible. I think I used up all my probes. Yes, I did. So, in that case, both patrol ships are gonna go ahead and scout things for me. Thank you very much. Only one wants to, because the other one says that there are no interesting things to scout out. Well, thank you, sir. Also, you have 6 thingies. Alright, in that case, you sir go to Libra and you'll go ahead and try to discover things from over there. There's that down. Delphinus, well, we might have to make a new fleet. But let's wait with that until we have access to Culture and Vertex, which will grant us access to some better weaponry and whatnot. So there's that. I can end the turn now, I think. At least I'm very much so hoping that I can. Let's see, will the Southrons be eliminated in a few turns, or will they also miraculously survive? I feel like they might. It feels like maybe, just maybe, there's an entire galaxy I'm just not aware of, and I have barely scratched the surface of the enemy systems that I could destroy. Which will be bad, because I'll be entirely honest with you, I was hoping I could actually end the series right now, because the time for the new update to become officially available for everybody draws near. I can feel it in my bones. I don't know the date. Even if I did know, I wouldn't tell you that. But I feel like it's coming close. And no, I'm not gonna fall for the same mistake again. I'm gonna refuse. I'm gonna accept, actually. I don't know where the worlds are at, and I need to find United Empire. In 5 turns I can declare war again, so it's gonna be fine. So, yep, I'm gonna accept that truce, thank you very much. For a change, normally... What?! Stop remaking your arc ships, you bastards! They're unkillable! Man, they're like true vampires, aren't they? Wow, Vaudier, never going away. The weakest faction in the game, when in the hands of AI at least, you know that I love them. And yet, at the same time, you try to kill them and you just fail and fail and fail to do so. We're not gonna watch it. I have dreadnoughts in this fleet. There's no way they will not destroy an arc ship. I refuse to believe that. If they don't, then I guess we'll watch the next battle we have, because it means that the enemy is much more formidable than I had previously anticipated. Anyway, that's taking a while, so never mind. There we go. Decisive victory, no damage taken. That's more like it. Alrighty. So, you just said, can you attack something that's not an arc ship? No, you attacked an arc ship. You're gonna be dead now. So, good job. We're not gonna watch that, because there's no reason to, I think. It's just a lame battle, and I want to wrap this up in relatively decent amount of time. We were gonna watch this, maybe, if there's some more ships, you know, with the Ark trying to save it. But in this case, I have some odd designs over here. They are not really anything special, and this is a victory, which means that both heroes got killed and nothing else really happened. Yay. Oh, because the enemy ran away. I see, that's what happened. Okay. PANCZASU. What can you do for me? Probably not much, let's be entirely honest. You're probably entirely useless, and I don't even care. Right, no automation policy. I don't even care what you can or cannot do, so let's just give you things. Yeah, stuff. I like stuff. Who doesn't like stuff? As for you, dear sir, you are gonna get better ships, and by that I mean dreadnoughts first and foremost. So let's go ahead and retrofit them ever so slightly. This is gonna take a while. No, I don't want to retrofit that part. That part was good. I like that part. So first of all, as many weapons as humanly possible. That means lasers. Lasers all around, lasers, and as many lasers as humanly possible. They're gonna be really rather powerful. Then let's have a bunch of shield modules, because they're gonna be really powerful and really useful, and that's gonna be good enough for now, I think. Apply the design. As for the battleships, unfortunately you have to go through this thing again. I cannot wait for the day where auto design is gonna work, although I don't think it's gonna actually work the way I think it does. I think it's just gonna try to design ship on your own. I just want something that replaces old lasers with better lasers, more up-to-date lasers, by which I mean. Alright, let's see, let's have armor and let's have a bunch of shields, because the enemy loves to use the lasers, so we're gonna need to use that, thank you very much. And you now can go ahead and make me a dreadnought and follow it up with a battleship, and I'll be very happy if you do just that. Meanwhile, the enemy colony starved to death. That's good enough for me, I suppose. So no need to do anything special over there. No traitors reach in sight as of yet, and it usually spawns next to United Empire's homeworld. Let's get better carriers, because better carriers equal awesomeness. As for other things in this particular area, we don't need to worry about them right now, because big carriers are life, big carriers are the reason we exist. I mean, maybe not exactly, but still, you get the idea. Big carriers equal destruction and cool stuff. So, yeah, why not make big carriers? Also, you this, you have an arc ship to destroy. Can you destroy them? You have two bad... Oh, it's not gonna go very well for you, I'm afraid, but let's try your best. Go for a sniper strategy, just in case this arc ship is using beam weaponry and whatever. And let's hope we can destroy it, because otherwise it's gonna be a nightmare to try and chase them down again and try to murder them again before they revive themselves back to life. It feels like I'm playing Final Fantasy Tactics again and fight against the zombies or the, well, vampires that were over there and just kept coming back over and over and over again, but this one ain't coming back, thank goodness. Alright, I said coming back. I didn't mean to, but it turned out okay, I think. You just say you can have Dark Matter thingy. You have a bunch of anomalies, so it's gonna be quite useful for you, I think. Do we need a Wellbeing Institute? Who cares about well-being? I just care about bloodshed, honestly. Now, as this study is progressing, I'm gonna pause the video because I'm actually cooking some food for me right now, so I need to go check on it and get some more water to drink because it looks like we're still gonna be recording for a while, so I need a bit more to drink. So, be right back in a second. Alright, I'm back. I've got my water, my food is making itself nicely, by which I mean it's not really making itself, but it's getting ready for consumption, which is great, and that's the end of this galaxy, so it looks like we might actually be capable of finishing the game now. Lovely, let's murder some things while we can. That's not exactly what I meant to destroy. I meant to destroy something much bigger, and I do see that the enemy has some ships. It's a giant and a bunch of bricks, that's pathetic. I want to see something bigger, right? I might not even skip the next battle just to see something really awesome. I'm not gonna pay... Oh, actually, why not? I am gonna pay for the upgrade right there, because there's no reason not to. I can't upgrade you because you're not in my zone. That's okay. I'm just gonna sit here for the time being. Anything else, anything else, anything else? I think we're doing... Oh yeah! As this test started, I dismissed this thingy because I was going to check up on my food, but the enemy proposed a truce. No. And the enemy also proposed... Wait, go ahead, go away. Yes, I know, I refused. And the other enemy also proposed a truce. No. So my empire might start... no, they still love me. I'm breaking them what they love most, that being war against the entire universe. So obviously they love me. Why wouldn't they? Who doesn't like war? I mean, seriously. Are there any people like this? I doubt it. So anyway, let's go ahead and destroy... you're all meaningless. There's a hero I can finish off, which otherwise might go around. Yeah, I should have attacked the hero, because that hero can now go ahead and try to revive all the arc ships everywhere in the universe. So I should have destroyed the hero. My mistake. Mistakes were made. I'm just trying to rush a little bit too much, perhaps, but so it is, so it is. I'm just gonna colonize all those planets, because otherwise I'll forget. And I don't want to have things on my mind as I'm nearing the end game, you see. And I think that's all good. Did I press fight? I did, but this guy isn't ready to fight. There we go. And I think we're good, except I can also invade the system. Can I instantly take it over? How much not population, but manpower do I have? I have a ton of manpower. Should we try it for the sake of science? Let's try it for the sake of science. Let's see how we'll do. The enemy has some infantry. Yeah, no way the enemy can survive this. Especially if I bomb them to death. Let's go ahead and... Oh, I wanted to watch it. My mistake. If I press now, will it let me watch it? I don't think it will. I think it's already processing. So that's a shame, unfortunately. I didn't mean for it to end this way. Also, the enemy... Ooh, the enemy might be... Oh, we are gonna watch it. That's interesting. Okay, then. Let's see. I have a lot of stuff. I can't really fit this battlefield, can I? I definitely cannot. Well, that preemptive bombing did basically nothing, so that's good to know that it's completely useless. But my everything else, it is doing quite well, I'd say. Yeah, I think the enemy is dead. One of my tanks got damaged, apparently. Which I have to say is quite impressive. Not even 2 attacks were destroyed, not damaged. Wow. Good job, AI, good job. But now I have your assistance, so you have some problems, mate. You have some real problems. I'm gonna stay in here for a time just so to, you know, have a chance to fight against those guys. Meanwhile, I probably shouldn't fight against those guys, just this guy isn't in the best shape. We're gonna fight against them because we want to watch a battle before we end this thing. Besides, the enemy only has 1 brand and 1 gouge. And a full have hero, sure, but it's just an ops vehicle. Ops vehicles are not necessarily the worst things in the universe, but I have a flagship which is actually dead, so it's definitely worse. But I have 2 battleships. I trust in my... Oh, those are all designers as well. So maybe I shouldn't trust in them as much as I am. And the enemy is going for a short-range tactic, which, if they really are, that's really stupid of them, because, well, I'm countering them. Their weapons are not fit for short range, and yeah, that would be really stupid. I'm not gonna skip to action for a change. I will let you watch our ships deploy weapons, because that's always a cool sight to see. I'm gonna drink some more water, though. Then again, we have carriers that we could watch instead. Those are just battleships. We've seen battleships already. There's nothing interesting about the battleships. Ah, the enemy is running away. So never mind. There was nothing to watch actually. Good to know. Good job, AI. I'm just trying to watch something cool, and you suicide because you have nowhere to run to anyway, and you decided to run anyway. So that's stupid of you. I hope you're proud of yourself, AI. I hope you're proud. Anyway, I have things to do. Yes, no, maybe. It looks like the answer is no. I don't mind that in the slightest. because this gives me the opportunity to drink some more water and proceed with this playthrough, which is by all means a good thing, I would say. In fact, I'll drink some more because I'm really thirsty. So, by the time this video comes out, assuming this is the last video of the series, and I'll intend to make it this way, I think the update, like I said, might be already out or might be close on its way. Which means that if it's not out by the time you see this video, I'm just gonna wait with making more videos. I'll probably have a lot of things to do in real life anyway. I probably won't have time to record at all, unfortunately. So it's not the worst decision or time to wait at all. And that's probably exactly what I'm gonna do. So, to elaborate on that, once the update does come out, obviously you can expect me to start spamming videos, and as many of them as humanly possible. But, first of all, let's discover Traitor's Reach, if at all possible. But, anyway, that will happen after the update is out, and will I start recording immediately after the update is out? I want to, definitely. I've definitely played enough of the update to understand it quite well, and the up-and-coming race, it's really cool. It's really cool. I mentioned this, I believe, at some point, but it really, really is, and I just want to showcase it so badly, so I'll do my best, definitely, to show the newest update to you as quickly as humanly possible. But it depends when it comes out, because if it comes out at a bad time, then I won't really be capable of doing just that, even though I wish I would want to. But there's something that you just cannot achieve. Alright, let's try and see if we can fight the Lumeris in a decent enough fight. It's just gonna be a shooting gallery, honestly. Let's watch shooting gallery then. Let's watch a bunch of small ships be completely devastated by my upgraded dreadnoughts, because I wanna watch my dreadnoughts fire the full volley of all of their stuff. Although I haven't upgraded them yet. Fair point, I completely forgot about it. So let's go ahead and do that, alright, shall we? Because now they... Oh right, I forgot. I don't have any other strategic resources. So I couldn't upgrade them even if I wanted to. So that's a slight bummer, I do admit. Anyway, I backed out the battle. Apparently you're not supposed to enter a battle from a science screen. I hope it doesn't destroy this playthrough. I mean, even if it does, I won't necessarily mind, because we all know that I've won, but still. Yeah, the enemy ran away. That's why I pressed skip to action, because I had a feeling that the enemy might. Oh well, quit battle. Wow, this lag was serious for a second. But yeah, the enemy decided to suicide and run away to... Wait, you cannot run away to a system you were just in! That's cheating! Unless they run away to here. Yeah, Zakar is actually unoccupied, so they could have run away to Zakar, never mind. Anyway, let's have a quick look at Dreadnought, because while I cannot edit it, really, we can watch how it would fire if I did edit it. Actually, we cannot really, because, yeah, because I had to edit those games now. But it would have a lot of guns, alright? Like, really a ton of guns. It would be really a sight to see, but we're not gonna see it, unfortunately. That's really sad, isn't it? Depressing almost. Not almost, but really depressing. Oh well, such is the way of things. I'm not sure why I researched that actually, now that I think about it. I'm pretty sure, yeah. I completely forgot that, oh yeah, you don't gain access to orichalcus or quadrinics. I really completely forgot about it. It's kind of shameful, really. So what are we gonna get? We're gonna get anti-mission thingies to get more movement point on ships, so I can travel a little bit faster. Might be useful to win this game faster. Also, we're gonna get compact warp, whatever it's called, to get some extra, you know, command points, because they are also kind of important, if you don't mind me saying. So let's end the turn. Kuma! It's always Kuma that asks for attention. What a nasty little bear. Alright, I don't know what to do with you. I'm gonna give you industrial zones, because why not? I'm gonna give you sprint project, because why not? And I'm gonna give you... You're only happy? Well then have a well-being thingy. And don't bother me anymore, you stupid bear. Alright then. Whew. Will I gain sight of the enemy system the next turn? Probably. Actually, I should have moved you. Oh, wait, I managed to move him before we ended the turn. Alright, that's good. Because this means that I might have enough movement points to actually get to the enemy system as the next turn starts. Yay! That was possible due to my micromanagement in a 4x turn-based game. Which normally shouldn't be possible, but in this game it is. Sometimes a little bit. Which is kind of cute, I have to say. Anyway, please. 10, dear 10, and we don't have the time for your shenanigans. Seriously. Oh, there we go, there we go, there we go. We have some heroes I really don't care about. But there's Raf. It's not called Trader's Retreat, it's called Raf. And it's a home system. Oh no, it's the home to the academy, never mind. For a second I was confused. Well then, I know what we're gonna do. We're gonna get there as quickly as humanly possible, thank you very much. Do we have any other things that can do that? Well, we do have some fleets, but they are kind of busy just cleaning the garbage. Speak of which, we're not gonna watch them clean the garbage. We're gonna assume that the garbage has cleaned itself, because otherwise because the garbage is not worthy of our attention enough to actually supervise the act of cleaning the garbage. So there is that. I don't know what accent that was supposed to be, by the way. I don't even know why I spoke like that. I don't understand myself. I'm a weird person sometimes, all the times, all my life. So yeah, there's that. Go away. I'll just tell you to stop bothering me again, because I couldn't be bothered to be bothered with you. And I think we're good. I mean, oh yeah, there's a hero that leveled up. You just what do you have? More science? Sure, give us more science. I don't even care at this point. I just want to meta everything, and I want to prove that I can. I mean, obviously I can, but I want to show it to you. We've got a counselor that is a clone over here we already have. Let's get him, and let's not assign him because I'm a rebel. I'm not assigning a guy just because he wants some attention and love and care. I'm not giving him that. I don't have any love and care for people. For distraction, perhaps, yes, but otherwise none. Alright, public thingies to get myself some more dust. Also supposed to move my units this time, and I did it because I was too hasty, but such is the way of things. Can I declare war on Raf this time? I'm not sure. I hope that I can, because I certainly do want to make sure that it's completely and utterly gone. I'm very surprised that the Sophos haven't died yet. Unless they have and I simply didn't notice, which is entirely possible. I don't notice when people die around me, it just happens all the time. You're not dead. Why? How? I don't know. But the Sophos aren't dead. And I don't see any other galaxy anywhere in here, actually. So I don't know how this happened. It is a tiny galaxy, so I don't think there is any more galaxies to see other than what we already see. And my probes reveal nothing, as you can see. There's just a big pile of nothing everywhere, so there has to be the last system. And we say what? Oh, alright, okay. First of all, I might be missing something obvious. So let us really quick get wait, I have a black asthma effect. And no wormholes. What the balls? Where did the enemy go? Where are they? No, I'm sorry. If the enemy keeps hiding in a little pockets of nothing important whatsoever all the time, I'm just gonna call it a day and say that I won. Because how annoying can it get? Really. Apparently pretty annoying as it turns out. Alright, let's at least marry another empire before I call it a day. I don't want to quit just yet. I ain't a quitter, alright? I really am not. You might think otherwise, judging by how many playthroughs I was forced to quit over the years. My channel isn't a young one after all, and things that force you to quit the playthrough sometimes do happen, unfortunately. Regrettably, I should minimize that as much as possible, which is what I'm doing right now. I'm not quitting. I ain't quitting. I mean, if I might quit in the end, but if I do, I'll do it officially. Can you stop remaking arc ships for crying aloud? That also applies to you. Alright, you die. Thank you. You need to stay here probably, because I don't think those guys are good enough to destroy an action, but they can try. So let's go ahead and try. There's another no, he's gonna revive. Oh no, this action ship is gonna be revived. What do I have? I have a dreadnought. Dreadnought, go over to Dania as quickly as you can, because a mothership is about to pop out again. Stop coming back to life, please. I just want you to be dead. That's all I want. It's not too much to ask. Yes, I did say I want to kill you. Thank you very much. You invade instantly. Let's preemptive bomb. It's not a bad way to go around, even though it doesn't do much. All right. One arc ship is dead. Lovely. Good. By with dead, I mean it can come back at any moment, but for the time being, it's somewhat dead. Of course, the hero will probably revive it, but that's okay. Academy colonized. Oh, yay! I can look at the heroes in the galaxy. Wow. So cool. Not really. Alrighty then. So there's that. Galaxy is mine. I mean, Academy is mine. You stay here for a while. Raf. I'm full of wrath right now, I can tell you that. I mean, not really, but still you get the idea. I'd really love it for it to be over. Not because I'm tired necessarily, just because I want some closure that doesn't feel like any AI is just pulling every sort of stupid little trick in the book to not give me the victory time. Besides, in a full game, when we get the victory conditions that we had in Endless Legend, for example, I would have won a long time ago. Let's just put it this way, alright? I'm pretty sure I would have. So you just wait for a turn because the AI might do something crazy. Settler! Stop that! No! We don't want you to be here. Wow. AI and its stupid little methods of staying alive. Continue playing. I don't care about no reference exceptions. I'm above them, I hope. Alright, somebody died. Who is it? Lumeris. Okay, I'll take that. Somebody's dead. That's good enough. And I can be at war with Sophons again. Great. It turns out I thought that I forced the truce with that the Empire forced the truce, not the Sophons, but I guess I was wrong. Alright, good to know. I can declare war on the Sophons again if I want to. Gobris. System not linked to anything else anywhere. Just run the system so far away from everything. How did the AI find it is beyond me. How am I gonna destroy it is also somewhat beyond me. Alright, first things first, let's murder something before I leave. Let's go ahead and murder United Empire because they might try to fight me back. Let's move all of my ships because that's kind of important. Also, this scout ship, where are you going? He's going to over there and nowhere else. How about you go there instead? Because there might be something new Goblins. If there's also another assistant over here, I'm just gonna say that I won and I'll quit. Just FYI. I think you'll understand why as well. I think you will not feel angry at me at all. Alright, you go ahead and do that. I might not need this fleet over here anymore, so I'm gonna send it to Goblins already. It might be a bad idea. I feel like some actions might pop out in any moment now, but hopefully they won't. I'm just gonna pray that they won't. You keep attacking. This guy's doing really well, considering how old his ships are and the fact that he's still fighting and that he's doing a pretty good job at it as well. You guard the system and nobody hold on a second. Can you go back to QR, guard the system and kill the colony ship? Because that would be the greatest. Besides, if the enemy does revive an Ark, we can have a Dreadnought versus an Ark fight, which would be cool to watch, I assume. Although I'm pretty sure my Dreadnought would win this fight, which again is also the point. So, speaking of which, I want another Dreadnought and another battleship. Thank you very much. Alright, battle's ongoing. Please finish a little bit faster. The reason why they take so long is because, like I said, near the end of the game, battles just take a while. That's how they are. Alright, this Ark ship stays dead, I hope. Wait, there's another Ark ship over there and the enemy is going in that direction. With a wheel. Well, that can revive an Ark ship, so let's go ahead and make sure that it doesn't happen, alright? I'm just guarding the corpses of the Vodniani. Man, this is funny. I don't dislike... Yeah, let me explain that. Also, can you please die already? I don't necessarily dislike the mechanic of the actors being able to revive at all times. I really like it, to be honest. The fact that they're vampires and whatnot just adds the extra touch. And I like Vodniani by themselves, like I mentioned in the past. But it is problematic sometimes when there's only one real victory condition, plus the skull victory, which I still have a long way to get to. Alright, I cannot finish this fight because of reasons. Also, Kuma, GTFO! You're not interesting. Yes, I want to kill a dropship! I mean, that's a problem because I'm not gonna retreat because it would destroy 6 battleships for 1 dropship. Seriously, I'm not. Alright, I'll pause the recording and I'll wait a little bit. Maybe it's gonna resolve itself. Let's hope. Alright, I'm really sorry. I waited long enough. I'll try to retreat now. I'll sacrifice the battleships for the sake of this playthrough. No, I cannot even do that. And I cannot end the turn either. So... I didn't want it to end this way. I want to finish the enemy up. There's still this fleeted Gobris that I could potentially fight against, although those are just accelerators, which would have been necessarily the most interesting fight ever. I was hoping maybe my Dreadnought would get to fight an Ark ship, but I cannot end the turn. and I'm out of ideas. I could reload the save file, but then the enemy will still be capable of taking back Wrath, which will force me to reconquer it again. I think you see where I'm getting at, what I'm getting at. So I'm just gonna call it a day. Ladies and gentlemen, no, I don't want to. I'll reload. I'll be right back. Well, I have bad news for you. We're not gonna make it. I tried reloading the save file. It doesn't want to reload itself, no matter what I do. I cannot even go back to where I was. So I guess this really has to be the end. It's not the ending we wanted, but is it the ending we deserve? I'm not sure either. I deserve to see some closure, honestly, so I'm kind of salty I couldn't do that, but in other games it's literally impossible. We can sit here on the screen for all eternity apparently, but it's not gonna load. Apparently something backed out during the playthrough and we're stuck now. Maybe if I were to reload the old save file, like for example the save file started from today, and it got back manual to where I am right now, sure, I could probably continue, maybe, I don't know, if I did some things differently. But I think you'll understand if I'll not redo the last 15 minutes, because that would be a little bit too much, honestly. So we're just gonna say that I won, because honestly, if you saw my fleets versus what the enemy had left, I did, alright? Even if the AI is using such cheat tricks to go meta on me and break my game so that I cannot truly see the victory screen, which is really annoying, my dad. I'm definitely gonna have it in the next video. So, which faction was responsible for that? Oh, actually I'm not sure. Either United Empire or Sophons, because they both had those little hidey holes. And the Vodiani were... no, the Vodiani were cute. I like the Vodiani, I'm not gonna be mad at them. I need to pick if I'm mad at Sophos or the United Empire for my next playthrough, because I know I'm gonna roleplay a little bit in the next one and murder one or the other as brutally as I can. But for now, ladies and gentlemen, it was PANCZASU, also known as the Mighty Mix Spammer. My apologies for such an ending, but I cannot do anything. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you online!